Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to walk you through some essential features in Canvas that will help you stay on top of your weekly assignments, your weekly grades, and how to communicate with me effectively. Let's get started. First things first, let's navigate to the website. This is how you will always want to access Canvas. You will never want to use an application. So if you're ever prompted, for example, on your iPad, to download an app called Canvas, don't do it. It does not work with our Canvas program. So your best results will come from using Google Chrome, Safari, or Firefox as your browser to access the online platform. Also, Microsoft Edge will not work with Canvas. If you don't have Google Chrome, it's easy to download, whether from your desktop or your iPad. But Safari is also an acceptable browsing service. All right, so on my screen here, you're going to see the website, my.carrington.edu. This is your starting point, okay? So your student portal is the gateway to access all of your student resources. This includes your online classroom. All right. Your next screen, this is where you'll have some quick link options. Your online classroom, you'd want to click the link, Go to Class. This is going to take you to what we call the Canvas dashboard. There's also the student portal. This is where you can review documents to see if there's anything pending. There's also some resource links for student finance and some additional sites. Select Go to Class. If you're on an iPad and possibly even your desktop, you may need to allow pop-ups from your individual browser if you are not redirected after clicking Go to Class. All right. Next, once you click Go to Class, these are the two course shells that you'll need to access on a weekly basis. You have assignments that come out of each one of these course shells on a week-to-week basis. Let's click in MBC 10. So from MBC 10, you're going to see some tabs on the left-hand side. You can always get back to your original screen by clicking the Home button. Let's start with the syllabus link. The syllabus link will provide you with all the requirements to be successful in the course. It will also provide you with institutional information, such as plagiarism policies and ADA contact info. The syllabus will outline the course objectives, materials, and the grading scale. It's always important to thoroughly understand the requirements listed in the syllabus course. Let's review it. Your syllabus will include your course schedule week by week, readings, recommended readings, and assignments that will be due. This is also where you'll see your due dates for weekly assignments. So unless otherwise specified, the following applies. Access to most modules will begin on Sunday, 12:01 a.m. You will have from Sunday, 12:01 a.m. through Sunday, midnight of the following week to complete your assignments. With the exception of week 6, all assignments and exams must be completed by 11:59 Thursday of the final week of the course, which is week 6. This is also where you'll find your assessment criteria evaluations, so how much each graded item affects your final score. Everyone starts off with 0 points. The goal is to get to 1,000 points. a perfect score of 100%. However, let's talk about what is required to pass the course. You must pass the course with an overall score of 60% or above. The syllabus section is also where you'll find detailed information on discussion participation requirements. Please review this. You are required to post on 3 separate days in each of the graded threads, which are discussion assignments. You should make your first post in each graded thread no later than Wednesday of each module, with the exception of week 6. In the final module of class, the module ends on Thursday, and discussions would need to be started no later than Monday of week 6. At the end of the syllabus tab, you'll also find a course summary. This is a listing of all the weekly assignments and resources, such as study guides for weekly theory quizzes. So the syllabus outlines, again, course objectives, provides materials, and grading scales. Next is announcements. The course announcement area is where your instructors will post messages to communicate with the class. Make sure you are checking them multiple times per week so you don't miss anything. To access each each announcement, simply click on the subject. To go back, click Announcements again. To go home, select Home. Let's talk about accessing your course resources. As you familiarize yourself to the online classroom, pay special attention to the modules, grades, and file tabs. These tabs will most likely be the first place you'll go to get started in the course. Let's click Modules. The Modules section contains not only your ebooks, but also contains an outline of your coursework for the term, including your course outline and your main student resource page. The module section is also where you'll spend most of your class time. So within the module section, you'll find all the coursework, including assignments and discussion posts. Again, it's important to review this section frequently to complete all the weekly deliverables, including your discussion post. You will only be able to access the modules a week at a time, and the weekly module will close once that week is ended. Starting from the top, Introduction and Resources. This is where you'll find the course overview, instructor information, your course ebooks. I'll have a separate video on how to access your ebooks. And again, week by week, you'll be able to access the modules. For example, week 1, notice anything with points assigned to it. This is a graded activity. Discussions have unique rubrics. Let me walk you through this. When you have access to your discussions, look to the far right and click on the 3 dots. This will give you the option to show rubric. The rubric is essentially how your instructors score or grade your discussions. Please be sure to review the rubric for each discussion. This is where you'll get the criteria to achieve the maximum point of 25. First discussion post must be made by Wednesday to receive full marks. Students must make 3 posts to each discussion thread. When students make 3 responses on 3 separate days, they have satisfied this criteria. There's also criteria based on grammar, spelling, and punctuation, and the quality of your post. Again, refer back to your syllabus section to review discussion requirements in detail. Please review my announcement where I walk you through how to complete a discussion post and cite your sources. You will also have a weekly study guide. This is for you, just to support you in completing your weekly theory exams. Also, you will be provided your suggested weekly readings, and there is accompanying PowerPoints. Each week, you will have 2 discussions, and then depending on your course, we'll determine what your assignments are for each week. In MBC 10, it will always be the same. 2 discussions per week and 2 quizzes, 1 coding, 1 theory, with the exception of week 6, where you will only have 1 discussion and 1 exam, which will be your final exam. Next, I want to show you how to check your grades. Each week, you'll want to check your grade section to see if there's anything outstanding, or to also see if your instructor has provided any type of feedback. It's important to keep a close eye on your grades each week to ensure that you're progressing through your courses. You also have a Canvas calendar where you can access and view weekly assignments. The assignments will always be listed on the due date. Again, these assignments are available to you for a full week, Sunday through Sunday. When you click on the links, it'll even give you details about that specific graded exam. Lastly, let's talk about inbox. The inbox is where you can create messages to send to your instructors. I'm going to stop sharing for a moment so I can go into student view. From student view, you'll also see that you've got a weekly to-do list. This is a really great way to stay organized. Lastly, to send your instructor a message, you'll want to click the inbox if you'd like to send a message through Canvas. Alternately, you can also send messages to your instructor through Teams chat or via email. Right now in student view, I can't access the inbox, but it is pretty self-explanatory. Once you click on inbox, you'll search for my name or the name of your particular instructor, and then you'll send them a general message. All right, friends, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.